Which country men you should not date? My videos today aim at a Western woman, mostly white woman or black woman. It is a kind of conversational video. Exceptions are already there. So I'm gonna go through different kind of nationalities, which include Pakistanis, Indian, Muslim, Arabs, blacks, Chinese, and this kind of stuff. My words are not end of the you can say last word of God, and you're gonna ask that who you are and how you are in position there. You're gonna give us this kind of opinion. So just for your information, that I have vast experience traveling and dating and this kind of stuff. It's a humble kind of you can say conversation, humble kind of opinion. If you don't like it, you can always tell me that where I am wrong. Or if you like something, you can always drop something in the comment box and tell me that or give me some kind of feedback. First of all, I'm going to talk about Pakistani and Indian and Afghani and this kind of, you can say, South Asian kind of a men. That why you should not date these men. As you can see, that mostly in Western Europe, England, and these kind of countries, there are a lot of men from these countries, Indian, Pakistani, they are there. And mostly they tend to marry Eastern European women. There are different kind of circumstances and causes behind it. First of all, mostly there is a kind of a nationality and visa kind of status. Second, for them, Eastern European and these women kind of a easy, and they have kind of a, you can say, the Eastern touch as well. So it's easy for them to get along with them rather than to get along with a Western white woman. So this is kind of element, but this video is not talking, I'm not talking about visa or this kind of stuff. This video is mostly aimed at women, why they should not date or marry a man from this kind of nationality. First of all, there's a lot of cultural problem. They have very strong culture and religious kind of aspect as well, especially in Pakistan, Afghan, and poor Muslim Arab countries. I'm not talking about the rich Arab countries, because when there's money involved, there's no nationality, there's nothing, because the main element of that is money. So if you talk about Pakistani or Indian, they have very strong kind of a culture and this kind of stuff. They also very much religious people. But if you talk about Pakistanis, they are very much religion people. They always put religion first. So whenever you are dating any Pakistani or any Indian, always keep in mind that for them, doesn't matter at that same point, because I will be very open about it. For Pakistani, Indian, Arab, for them a white woman are kind of a top, like a trophy wife or something like that. They always try to love white women. They always have love the blonde woman with blue eyes, green eyes. This is kind of a dream woman for them. So they will go to any length to have a girlfriend from these countries from Eastern Europe or any other country where the white women are there, to show that back home where the billions of people are living there. Look, what I have done, I have achieved my life kind of a goal. So this is kind of stuff. So whenever you marry this kind of man, you need to understand it, because religious aspect doesn't matter. At the same point, they're going to say they love you, they do everything, they can bring the earth and moon for you. But at the same time, after some time, when they settle down with you, they achieve what they are looking for, the religion couldn't take over, and they will go to any land. I will ask you one question. If you, I understand many people are going to say for love there's no religion, no culture. I understand that element. I asked you one question. Please ask the same question, this one question, to your Pakistani or any Muslim boyfriend or a husband. If your brother, I'm asking to the English woman or white woman, or it doesn't matter which country you belong to, ask the person if your brother or any of your male friend want to marry their sister, and get the answer. And you will understand the hypocrisy going to come out of it. They're gonna come up with thousands of excuses. The religion aspect. So this is kind of a hypocrisy is there. So you'll get the answer. I'm not stopping you now to marry. I am from Pakistani background as well, but I'm not here to defend which is not defendable. So that's what I'm trying to explain you. This is you should always look into that. Plus the cultural element, like India. Their culture is very strong. There are thousands of years of old culture. Still, you can see there is kind of a caste system. You can see that if you go, many of the women, I'm not going to say many, but there are women who marry to Indian men. They went to India as well, and they got cultural shock, because they consider cow as their kind of a god kind of element, and many other things as well. And I've seen many videos where many English women, they married to, or white women married to Indian, and they got shocked, and they would say, what the hell I got into. So this is kind of aspect as well. Plus the family element. They always their families involved in many of the decisions, including the kids. How many kids you should have? You should always have a kid. Where you live, a family is always there. Because I understand the Western women, mostly white women, they want to live as an independent life. They don't want any kind of they don't want their privacy to be invaded. So this is kind of an element you really need to think about it, because it's a cultural clash. Because you have you doesn't matter if it's a poor Eastern European country or rich American or Western European country. You have similar kind of a culture or religious values, whatever they are. Religion doesn't take much effect anyway. Otherwise, you can see that they will not let you marry to their own daughters. Similar go to for the Arab men as well. Poor, I'm talking about poor Arab countries, which include Egypt, Morocco, and like Algeria, Tunisia, Syria, Iraq, and these kind of countries, because they are very poor. Again, they always, you can see what is happening. You always get, I understand that I give all the credit to the West. They have all and especially the white cultural women as well. They always go for, they don't care which color, which religion you belong to. That's a very good thing. But at the same time, it's a disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. So you need to be very careful for your own kids. So this is kind of a thing I thought should add you. You need to understand it. You do not ruin your future for the sake of for few years or something like. You need to. I'm not saying that all the men are the same. I'm not saying it. They're very good. Great examples are there. But the reason of my video is just to put some kind of real perspective in front of you. If you talk about Chinese men, Chinese they don't have a religious kind of a thing, but they have very kind of a different and difficult kind of a cultural aspect. And Chinese men, I don't see that they have very much kind of a they really want to marry to white women. They do as well, but they have very different culture, food and everything. It's going to be very difficult for you to live with a Chinese or this kind of people or men, because they're not very much physically attractive. I'm not saying by myself. I'm an average looking person anyway. I have many friends. They don't find Chinese, Vietnamese or Japanese men very attractive. So this is one of the things. And many other cultural aspects, and they're not very much kind of a very romantic people. At the same time, Pakistani, Indian, they have very romantic. They will come up with lot of romanticized kind of stories, and you fall for it. There's nothing wrong with that, but be careful. If we talk about the black man, this world right now, it is a world for a black. They are in for a gold. It's like a gold mine. All the mostly white women, they want to go for a black man. The black man is kind of a thing, because there are many kind of elements. The media played a very big role, and especially Netflix and all of this. They always show a white woman with a black man, but they try not to show a white man with a black woman. This is kind of hypocrisy is there. It's like diversity, equality, racism is only about white woman and a black man. So black man, I cannot say it's your own decision, but please careful for your own kids. When you're gonna have black boyfriend or a husband, and you're gonna have a mixed kids, they are very confused. Like mixed kids, they don't know either they are black or they are white. Mostly only in this today, but you only consider yourself white if both of the parents are white. If one of the parents is black, you always are black. It's a lot of confusion. You can see many of according to the latest report, most of the mixed race kids they're very confused about it. So that's why I would say that please, for your own for your own equality kind of a thing, you want to kind of look big or something, or for your own little adventure, do not ruin the life for your kids or something like this. Because why not, if this is equality, why not white men, they go to Africa and marry a black woman? There are a lot of single black women. Why they don't go? They're so hypocrite. They always love to go to Russia, Ukraine to looking for a wife, and many other this kind of a European countries. But they always talk about equality, especially the Hollywood men and also Western men. But they're rarely going to marry a black woman. So this is kind of aspect I thought I should put across about South American men. South American men, they're okay, but they are also very much, you can say that very strong in their own culture as well. Similar element. But at the same time, they are kind of a people, they will get along with you. They're very nice, but you have to understand it. They also have very much kind of a macho kind of a tendency in them. They have this very manly thing. If you can handle that, that's fine. So the whole purpose of this video was to put this kind of perspective in front of you. At the end of this, your life, your future, I am nobody to give you any kind of instruction or anything. The purpose of this video was to put this perspective in front of you. At the end of the day, it's your decision. Whatever you want to do is, I'll leave it up to you. If you have any question, you can always drop me an email or on comments. I'll try to answer your question. At the end, I will say that if I said something you didn't like, apologize. Thank you.